Hey, it's Erika. We're going to be checking out ARTMS Icarus cinematic version. Icarus, he flew too close to the sun. So essentially, we all know the story, we all know the narrative, but we're getting a cinematic version of the music video. You know I'm gonna check it out. ARTMS, I love their music. I think they visually have some of the coolest concepts. My favorite videos, I think A Burn is an amazing video. I'm so in love with Virtual Angel. Their concepts are just like some of my absolute favorite right now. And I think we're gonna sort of continue this, and you're gonna give me a 15-minute long music video. Girl, I'm sad. I'm sad like I'm watching Michael Jackson's Bad or Thriller. Girl, come on. But yeah, so I'm so excited for this. They have done a really incredible work with them. They're the people who produce their videos, so good. They're so talented. They do such an amazing job. So I have full faith within here. So yes, you know what it like go. The girl without arms was the laughingstock of the village. Well, that's mean. Don't worry, you'll go beautiful wings instead of arms at 20. Ah, get it? The wings, virtual angel, then you see the symbols. The mother left her side after saying those words. That's cool, it's like a video game. That night in her dream, the girl flew freely over the village engulfed in flames. Damn. Some Daenerys type shit? She dreamt the same dream countless times for 20 years. I love the sort of 8-bit sound. I love the text that comes up with the noises that come up with the text. However, at 20, her wings wouldn't grow. Damn. She went to the village witch and asked. That's like the ARTMS symbol from Virtual Angel. How can I find my mother and take revenge? Oh, we're getting dark. We're getting dark, girl. Oh. Oh. There's her cross symbol. Even that camera tilts up was cool. She done pushed her off the edge. It felt like a car crash, yeah, that's what happened. Where are we going, girl? It's a beautiful black and white. I love this. Yes, the birds. Hello. Where are we going? Cute pencil with the boots. I see you. Ah, the cross. Yes. This instrumental is kind of cool. Armor? Ooh. Missing.
1년 전 5명의 소녀들이 흔적도 없이 사라졌다.
A year ago, 5 girls went missing without a trace. Ah, because they got taken by the angels.
아이들이 죽었다고도 했고,
Some said they were dead. There's lore here. We love it.
납치되었다고도 했고,
Or kidnapped.
누군가는 먼지처럼 사라졌다고도
Some
했고,
say they vanished like dust. Kinda did.
사라진 게 아니라 TV 속으로
They aren't missing. They're inside the TV. That would sort of make sense because like the angels were like they were watching them through like the TV. You know what I mean? In the Virtual Angel video. It was getting glitchy. But like that old TV snow is fun. Did she go on the TV? No, right there. The world building is like so cool. The lore here, mwah, chef's kiss. Club Icarus. Digipet, yeah. Digipet. Everybody got wings?
점점 늘어난다.
More and more birds are losing their homes in the city.
수백 명의 아이들은 마치 추모하듯 날개를
Hundreds of them
달기
started to wear
시작했다.
wings as if paying tribute. Club Icarus. Such a cool logo. Taula? Is it, are they saying follow me? Cause I don't know if they're saying like follow me. They might be. Hyundai. Old cassette tape, let's get it. Oh, spooky. It's spooky. I kind of like how not cinematic it is. Oh, there's wings and then the plane has wings. But it's also kind of like the wings are shaped like their cross. Oh yeah, that girl was in... I didn't see it clearly in the other shot, but that girl was in the cult. What are we, Joan of Arc? Blood on the flowers. It's a crossbow? I thought it was a sword. What's happening, girl? Are there different universes here? Ah, there it is! It's like a gorgeously shot video, but it's not very like traditionally cinematic. Aha! There's a bird. See? Bird, plane, parallels. I called it. That shot's cool though. Like the angles aren't traditionally cinematic, I guess. It's a cool shot too. Because it's like a feathered puffer, it looks like, but then they put birds on them. What are they doing? It gets warpy here in these sounds. Are they hunting the birds? Oh wow. What a visual. And aren't these birds going extinct? Girl, what's happening? Killing the birdies. Those are like angels or people or something. Oh. That's a cool visual too. It's kind of creepy, it's kind of spooky. It's also kind of reminiscent of like, because there were so many wide angle shots for Ross Perkins, and not his latest one, his last one, Long Legs. A lot of wide angle shots in that movie, almost entirely like wides. Oh, we're in the TV? Girl! It's kind of very reminiscent of that because of the wide angle. Oh. What the f... They're neither missing or dead. This is cool. Oh my god. They're staying as is. They're just undetectable as their form is changed. Huh. Like noise. In a way, the sort of like white snow is kind of like noise, you know what I mean? Like with something's like too... Ooh, that's kind of creepy though, but I like it. You could call that like noise on the TV or like the white snow on the TV, so that's really cool. That was such a cool visual. Oh, the cross. Oh. We in the club? Are we in Club Icarus now? Oh, that's a blue ass light. It's purple? Oh, I would wear that. Can I get one? But it's kind of like... Blade about to pop up out of nowhere. Day walking. Oh wait, is she there? Hold up, I was having too much fun. Just better get down and the beat stop. That's what I'm at. And the musical choices. Ooh, look at that shot. Oh my god. Oh wow. Whoa! That was sick as fuck. The musical choices are so interesting. Like, I would totally watch an indie movie with all this vibe. I mean, they kind of are. You know what I mean? But like a Neon or like a A24 vibe. Ooh, I don't like that face.
엄마를 찾아 복수할 수 있나요?
I don't like the face of the bird. Oh. Do we use a robot arm for this shot? What is happening? Oh. Is this finally the song? Is this sexual choreography though? Ooh. I think it's great use of the robot arm. Oh. Oh. Like, I don't know if I've seen a robot artist like this. Was that the title track or was that a B-side? Ooh. And it's specifically also like the lighting that's here in the scene and the way that they're framing. It's that they're going to like really just kind of, I feel like, standard kind of framing that you would probably regularly see. But the smoothness of the robot arm is so cool. And the connection between them is so nice. You know what I mean? But they just feel like kind of, ooh. Like, that angle ain't crazy. Like, you would see that. You know what I mean? That's what's so kind of beautiful about their work here. That frame ain't crazy. You know? Oh, where did they come from? Oh my god. Oh, there's all 5. It came out like Samara girl from The Ring. Oh my god. Oh. Cool. And I love how they really captured the choreography here. Is that the actual track, Icarus? Reborn like a phoenix wing, you know? Is that it? So good though. I feel like it's very much a concept that you get in a lot of short films because nobody... You can definitely get down to the beat though. It got some elements in there. I think the blue is so cool with just like this like paler green light hitting them is such an interesting visual. Does this have to do with their birth concept as well? What a fun vibe. I really liked it. It's very like, I love how the shots, they're not explicitly cinematic. They're still done in a way that feels like a music video, which I think is quite nice because then it makes it feel like it's like a music video rather than trying to be more like a movie. You know what I mean? But the lore here and how they're expanding it is just like so cool. You know what I mean? Because it's really taking what Virtual Angel did and is much more expanding on it. You know what I mean? And then you can look like burn. You have this fire concept. You know what I mean? That also can really work in here because Icarus and then the wings are on fire, you know what I mean? Flew too close to we know the story, you know what I mean? But I think it's so cool. There's symbolism because in a way it's like slightly cultish or religious type. I would say maybe more cultish than like much more of like a religious ass type of concept, you know what I mean? That is just like so cool. Like I'm in it, girl, I'm in it. And I love their little like page. It almost felt like, you know, like the storybook beginnings of like Shrek or something. You know, that's the reference I'm using. But then also like it felt like a little like 8-bit video game, which is really, really cool. But yeah, the instrumentals that were introduced throughout the music video, the cinematic version, were really, really cool. They're very interesting ones, and I'm just like, I would die for this to be like an actual like movie. I don't think it'd actually ever get made and stuff. I mean, there's some pretty interesting like A24 and Neon stuff that gets put out, you know what I mean? Because it sort of like has like that indie sort of vibe, you know what I mean? But I'm like, it's kind of like an indie movie within itself, but I want like a 90-minute like really interesting sort of like 80s 90s retro reference snowy TV type of thing, you know what I mean? And like I saw the TV glow. I don't know if the aesthetic is similar to that, but I don't know, maybe just like the artwork makes me think that. Like something like the aesthetic was so cool, especially when she was like in the TV and it's the snow and it's these lines and very like 80s and 90s like VHS tape sort of vibe, you know what I mean? And I'm just like, I don't even know if it would necessarily be a concept that would be present there, because like they do make like weird obscure movies nowadays, but kind of like it's kind of, if you like this, you'll probably like Donnie Darko. If you've never seen Donnie Darko, oh my god, you would eat it up, because it's like in a very weird, obscure way. I think Donnie Darko was also a book first. I don't know. But it's very weird and obscure, sort of like how this one is. So like it's giving like very like indie B-movie type of vibe, but like all in the best way, in like a sci-fi futuristic, this religious type of thing happening, but this retro vibe that is like so cool and so interesting, but also almost like cyberpunk-ish. You know what I mean? In the aesthetic of it, which is really cool, mainly within like the Club Icarus kind of vibe. You know what I mean? So it's like such a cool visual concept. I would like die for this. I think I would die for ARTMS. Honestly, at this point, their aesthetics and their visuals are just so captivating and just so what I want to see in my brain, like what my brain sees, like when I see like a cyberpunk concept, or when I see like this religious cultish concept and like this weird kind of like sci-fi-esque thing happening in my brain. I'm like, I want to see this executed in like a longer form movie or TV show, you know what I mean? Like it's giving when you go deep down a Tumblr rabbit hole, I don't know, like mood board, you know what I mean? That is just like so cool to me. Like, you know, like I don't know if you're like, when you get deep into like lore on Tumblr, you know what I mean? Back in the day or even now, girl. Tumblr's a great app still. But like when you get like deep down into like lore sections of there, and you get these like mood boards, whether it's for like a fan fiction or just like regular stuff, it really genuinely feels like that. And I just want it in my life. I just need it in my life. Like I need something like that. Like again, like I don't know, maybe I need to go down like a little bit more kind of obscure A24 neon sort of rabbit hole on HBO Max or something, or like I need something like this more brought into fruition, you know what I mean? Whether it's much more like a video game or much more in like a longer form cinematic style, because it was so interesting. The visuals that they did were so great, and again, in a way it feels like Long Legs because of how it's a lot of wide angles here, and the Long Legs is mainly just like a wide angle sort of thing. Maybe that's what we gotta do. We gotta call Oz Perkins, we gotta get him on the phone and say like, you have your weird horror movie shit. Here you go, Osgood. Here you go. Here you go. You had Long Legs. You had the other movie with Theo James, which was actually kind of Monkey Man. It wasn't Monkey Man, but it was the monkey clapping thing. You know, that was a good movie too. Like if you're a fan of Osgood Perkins and you like this, how do we feel? How do we feel about if he had got a concept like this? How would we feel, ladies and gentlemen? Because I feel like it would eat. Oh my god. Or maybe, I don't know, maybe I just need to get out of... maybe I need to pitch it. I'm gonna call it, whatever next TV show or movie I work on, I'm calling up the executives and I'm saying, I got an idea, guys. Got an idea. Yes, we are casting all 5 members in it. It was really cool, and I love the whole choreography section. And again, it was so interesting to see the camera, the robot arm used in this way. It's not really used like that. It's really like, at first we kind of got like the beginnings of it where you kind of like it for like NCT 2018, that like full group video. And then you kind of really got it a much more of use of it in like as for the choreography stuff, their earlier stuff. But now sort of seeing it with here, I'm like, it's so beautiful how they used it, because it's like not, it's like, sure, you get these really interesting angles and stuff like this and these camera transition movements, but then it would almost go to like a very traditional framing. Like you would like, okay, I already see that as a frame. I've already seen this as a frame before, but then it's just like the transition to like this one, to this one, to this one, to this angle, maybe a little Dutch tilt, you know what I mean? Like they were just like so like, I don't want to say like basic or like simple sort of camera angles or movements or positioning, but it kind of was, for lack of a better term of it. But it was just so beautiful how it was used in the way that they shot it. Like it's probably my favorite use I've ever seen of just like a robot camera arm, even when it has been used in say like horror movies, mainly Invisible Man, you know what I mean? Really cool action sequences with that that were really cool. I feel like that's sort of like the best use of it that I've seen like cinematically, but here in general it's probably my favorite use of it, just because the way that the framing goes to, it's very like, the DP was very good here, very delicious work here, because the framing of it, again, very kind of, I feel like what is standard shooting of how you might frame up an angle like this, you know what I mean? And it was blocked so beautifully within matching the choreography. I don't know if this is the actual choreography for the track, you know what I mean? But like in the way that it was sort of just like the way that you have to hit your mark exactly to be like dead center of the frame to hit that mark, you know what I mean? So there is that, and with most like camera, I feel like move stuff that you kind of see with the robot arm being used, it is very sort of choreographed in a way, like dance choreography, you know what I mean? But I thought that was beautiful work. I thought the choreography was beautiful. The track, girl, she can be a club banger. There's a club version, hey. It has the semblances of there. We can get down to it in the club. We all fam. We're just getting the club bangers this K-pop era. But it was so interesting how it was used. I thought it was so beautiful. It was really, really cool. And there's like hella lore here, girl. Was that mom at the end, or was that the girl without the wings? I think it was the girl without the wings in the end, but then she got wings in the end. Is it because she sacrificed her mother? What's happening? Did she conjure up the spirits of ARTMS to kill her mother so she can get wings? Is that what happened? Was my lord correct? Again, this is like first reaction stuff. I haven't thought it out too much, but like the lore is so crazy here. It makes me feel like a teenager on Tumblr again, and I would love for this again to be in like a concept for like a longer form sort of format, just because I think the concept is so cool. The aesthetics are so fascinating that I'm just like, I need to call up some people. I can't call up anybody, girl. I work in film and television, but I don't got executive numbers like that. You crazy? You know what stuff I work on? I don't work on stuff like that, okay? I work on Ransom Cannon and Dark Winds. Girl, I got westerns up in my butt. But yeah, so anyways, it was beautiful. Such a cool video. Anyway, again, it's called cinematic version because it seems like it's a long form short film, you know what I mean? And that's what, it's weird for me to say, like, I feel like I want like a longer form version of it when this is a longer form version of it, and it is essentially a film within itself. It's much more in like a short film territory. And these are the type of concepts you get within short films that are just like really cool that you never really get to see on like the big screen because they are so obscure. In like the coolest way, you know what I mean? But that was so sick. I'm in the lore, girl. I am gonna deep dive right on into Tumblr with this one, girl. I'm getting down on the Tumblr, I'm getting on the Twitters, I'm going in Reddit threads. Oh girl, we are gonna cook with this one. But it was so cool. The choreography was beautiful. My girls really killed it. Ooh, the lore is just, the lore hasn't lored like this ever in like K-pop. I mean, honest. It really hasn't. Even if you want to, what comebacks have like deep lore like this? You know what I mean? Where it's so story driven and cinematic. You know what I mean? In this sort of way across multiple comebacks that connect, but they don't. But they do though. You know what I mean? Like we're like media literacy, girl. We're gonna get up there. We're gonna raise our media literacy levels, okay? It was so cool. I really love this. I'm in love with ARTMS and their video production, their DG, I think it's DG, is it DG Petty? Who does their music videos, is so amazing. With their mind and their things that they're able to create are just like so cool. I really personally love it. Like, I wish my brain came up with this. But also it's so weird sometimes because as like a creative person, sometimes as somebody who doesn't actively participate in, say, making like music videos or like in production in like a creative space, you know what I mean? It's like I have these ideas in my head, and then it's so weird when you see like other people sort of execute those ideas, and you're just like, this was in my head this whole time. And it's very like, almost it's like sucks because you're just like, god damn it, if I would have switched career paths, maybe I could have had this and made it my own, you know what I mean? But in a way, I feel like for me personally, it's much more validating of my thoughts and my ideas and my creativeness to kind of see just like, maybe this was cooking in my brain at one point, you know what I mean? And I can only create a mood board out of it, but then like they're able to execute it in such a cooler way than probably I ever would have been able to. So there's that. I'm gonna double check the productions that they use. I'm pretty sure it's DG Petty. Is it DG Petty? DG Petty. Yes. They did Artemis Burn. They did NMIX's Know About Me, because they cook like that. Miai's Muse. Like, they have very commercial stuff as well, but they seriously cook that shit up when it comes to, they didn't need to use Rise Up. You can kind of see the semblances here. ATEEZ's work, you know what I mean? But then they do, like, their coolest shit has to be what they do with Artemis. Honestly, it's so cool. Oh, they also did IU's, where's the Tweety Bird one? The IU with the Tweety Bird music video. And like a Stranger and stuff. ATEEZ is Bouncy. Yes, they have. Like, they cook in very commercial spaces, but then also, again, with Artemis, it's just such a different lane. Like, I don't know, it feels just like these two creatives come together. They're just like Artemis and like whatever like is behind their company in like this lore section, and then it just DG Pet. It's almost, it's a perfect collaboration every single time, and I eat it up. It's so good. I can't even like, it's just like literally, it's just so good. It's so good. Check out Donnie Darko if you like this one, I guess. If you want some good 90s cheese films, weird obscure B movies, you know, that's one that cooks. So yeah, and I don't know, there's something else that's so nostalgic about their shit too. I don't know what it is. It's fucking amazing. I love it. This is why they're like Virtual Angel was in like my top 10 of last year. It was like number 1. Girl, you could probably count Icarus up in there. at least top 10. Go to put your thoughts and comments down below what you thought about ARTMS Icarus, the cinematic version of the music video. If you liked this video, give this video a thumbs up. If you liked me and you want to see more of my videos, go and hit that subscribe button. Want to see my videos the second they come out, hit that notification button. Want to follow me on social media, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Threads, in the description down below, or at the end screen if you like gaming content. I have a gaming channel, it's called Erika. Currently playing Batman Arkham City and Assassin's Creed Shadows, so hope you can join me over there for that. Thank you so much for watching. Love you, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
빈틈 속에 감춰왔던 건 알아 있던 너의